Hey guys, Dr. Dave here in Coffee Scholar Studios, my home office in the walkout basement of my farmhouse. Matter of fact, I'm watching squirrels running around outside right now, and I've already been distracted by squirrels, so there's that. So I get a lot, and by a lot, I mean a ton. I've got like $3,000 worth of products sitting over there that people send me to do UGC video ads for. So if you're not familiar with those, UGCs are user-generated content. It's those selfie-style videos that you see on social media that advertise products, and they come across sometimes like customer testimonials, that kind of thing. Well, most of the time they're not. They're actually just paid video commercials, and I do a ton of those. So occasionally, because of my reputation here, my stellar reputation as the coffee scholar, I get coffee companies send me a lot of coffee. And I've got one here, and this is a unique one. I'll reveal it here in a second. It's very unique, but yeah, they'll send me coffee, and I've got a French press here. I've got their branded coffee starter kit, which I think it's a French press and some coffee and stuff in there too. And so I also like to, they're going to pay me to do it. It's a paid commercial, but I also like to tell you about it here on the Coffee Scholar. That way it crosses channels and you get a little coffee information, because chances are you're not checking out my UGC stuff. Now, if you want to, UGCVideoWorks.com. That's where you can find all that stuff. Or if you're interested in maybe getting into the business of doing UGCs for products you want to get for free. Because I look over here and I've got some, I've got about 10 t-shirts over there, different types. I've got some supplements. I've got some beard balm. I've got a leather bag over there, a leather satchel, and a leather belt. I mean, it's like, we're talking like $800 worth of leather goods over there. So pretty cool. All right, so let's get on with this coffee review for Teeccino. And let me show you this so you know how to spell it. Teeccino, Teeccino. Now, like I said, this one is unique because technically it's a coffee product, but it's not regular coffee. This is chicory herbal coffee. Now, if you've ever tried chicory, getting tongue-tied there. I'm going to leave that in and not edit that out either. Now, if you've ever tried chicory coffee before, if you're a big coffee nerd like me, you'll notice the difference right away. You'll see the difference. You'll taste the difference. You'll feel the difference. Everything is different. But I kind of like it. I'm not so much of a coffee fanatic that I don't drink the occasional tea or the occasional alternative coffee. And so when somebody sends me 3 bags of it, plus a French press, plus 3 more bags with another French press, I'm going to try it out. Well, you hear that? Wi-Fi's screwing up, and the music just came back on. I'll be right back. I'm going to go pause that. I'm going to give you some theme music of my own while I'm doing that. Okay, I'm back. And so I thought I would go ahead and tell you guys about it in case you want to check it out. So I've got here the Teeccino Chicory Herbal Coffee French Roast Organic. So this is a dark roast. This hurts me deep in the pit of my soul where my coffee taste buds lie, that it says on the front, coffee free. Now, here's the thing, though. This stuff is an amazing alternative for people who might like the taste of coffee. They might like just that morning brew. The tea doesn't do it for them. Any other kind of hot drink. Well, what else is there? Hot water? Warm milk? Who's drinking that crap in the morning? So maybe tea doesn't do it for them. Coffee messes with them, maybe with their gut, with the caffeine. They can't handle it. This is an amazing alternative. So it says here, coffee-free, acid-free, caffeine-free, and prebiotic. So it helps the gut, reduces the bitterness that comes with coffee, all that kind of stuff. Let's see, it's got regular coffee type instructions here as far as what to mix into a French press, a drip, an espresso, or even make your own iced coffee. Kick the caffeine habit in 2 weeks. Now, you won't catch me doing that. Don't want to. I'm not addicted to caffeine. I could quit anytime I want. I just don't want to. I don't see the point. But it says kick the caffeine habit in 2 weeks. Begin brewing 3/4 coffee to 1/4 Teeccino. So they've actually got instructions here for, if you're trying to get away from the coffee but still like the coffee taste without the caffeine. So you can kind of just taper it down by mixing more and more of this into your coffee. And they've also got a website here, Teeccino.com, for recipes and stuff. That's pretty cool. All right, so let's tell you a little more about this. Let's see. Intense, deep coffee notes from roasted Ramon seeds and chicory roots create a robust, focused body without any sweetness. Now, the only time I have actually tried chicory is I bought some at the Cherokee Indian Reservation up in the Smoky Mountains, North Carolina. It was very popular there. I mean, you can't grow coffee in the continental United States without special methods and greenhouses and you know, all that kind of stuff. You can't naturally grow coffee in the continental United States. Only in Hawaii, Puerto Rico, places like that, Virgin Islands, you know, places where the U.S. territories, that kind of thing, except for Hawaii, which is actually a state, for you kids that didn't know that. But this is something that the Cherokee Indians used for a long time, just as a morning beverage. And so I bought some up there. I liked it. Tasted a lot like coffee. All right, so enjoy Teeccino's deliciously rich, deep roasted flavor that delivers all the satisfaction without the caffeine and acidity of coffee. See, there you go. Those of you that are having trouble with the caffeine or the stomach issues, boom, you're done. You're good. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to leave that in there too. Y'all are going to wonder if I'm going to sit here and choke to death on something. I just finished eating a dessert my wife made me. It was a pumpkin spice, like a keto cheesecake thing made out of cottage cheese. I should probably find the actual recipe name before I start telling you stuff like that. But it was amazing. All right, so discover why Teeccino fans describe it as smoother, richer, and creamier than coffee. The secret, French chicory. The roasted root often added to coffee, blended with barley. Italy's favorite caffeine-free roasted brew, and Spanish carob, famed for its chocolatey flavor. Enriched with Ramon seeds, a traditional Mayan roasted beverage, a cup of Teeccino brims with many health benefits. So that's pretty cool. So 100% caffeine-free, better than decaf. Yeah, I've got a soapbox on that one. I got to be honest with you. Here, let me put this here since I'm talking about them. You can see the logo the whole time I'm talking. I got a soapbox about decaf coffee. Decaf coffee isn't coffee. It's brown-colored water that pretends to be coffee. Also, the thing you need to know, there are several methods for making decaf coffee, most of which are basically toxic. Imagine at its simplest, they're basically using antifreeze to remove the caffeine from the coffee beans and then serving it to you, and you're just like, and you're just sucking in antifreeze tainted coffee beans. That's just nasty. One of the many reasons not to drink decaf, if you know, you really need to switch from caffeine, which I don't understand it, but this might be a perfect alternative for you. So let's see, acid-free, helps restore alkaline balance, natural energy boost from nutrients, not stimulants. Yeah, stimulants aren't always bad. Staring at my energy drink over there. Heart-healthy potassium, yeah, that's good, for optimal performance, and a prebiotic. Inulin, a soluble fiber in chicory root, supports gut health to improve digestion, elimination, and the immune system. So it's prebiotic, but also the way I just read that is it will still make you poop like coffee. And so some of y'all like that because you go to work, you drink a little bit of coffee, and next thing you know, you've got an hour-long bathroom break, and you don't have to work as long, and you stay out of the cubicle longer. And so that's pretty cool for some of you. Enjoy Teeccino in many ways. And so basically you can make this Teeccino chicory coffee. You can do anything with it you would do with normal coffee, regular coffees. So that's pretty cool. All right, beyond fair trade, let's see what their fair trade stuff says. Creating new trade. All right. And I've noticed I do not see a fair trade logo on here. It does have a USDA organic logo, but fair trade, before some of y'all get on the fair trade bandwagon, fair trade is not quite, neither is organic. They're not quite what you think. There's a lot of stuff in there that you can get away with and not get away with that don't make any sense. I've known a lot of producers that refuse to do fair trade, that refuse to do organic because they want to do it right on their own without having to follow a bunch of bureaucratic rules. And it's just yet another organization that had a good reason to start and kind of screwed things up with the bureaucracy. So check that out before you get on the fair trade bandwagon. So most of their ingredients are grown in Europe and the USA. We pioneer new trade for organic chicory with smallholder farmers in India, and for wild harvested Ramon seeds with rainforest villagers in Central America. These ingredients create economic opportunities where income is scarce. See, and that's what it's meant to be. small farmers, knowing where your stuff comes from. And that's the main thing, and paying them well. That's the other main thing. Yeah. So small farmers, knowing where your stuff comes from, good wages. That's what matters. By drinking Teeccino, you join us in supporting families devoted to organic fair trade values in both developed and emerging countries. And so let's look, let's see, a few more calories than coffee. I mean, coffee has virtually no calories unless you're adding a bunch of crap to it, which I do. I add some crap to mine. Some of y'all would be upset with me if I told you what I put in my coffee. Bunch of coffee nerds out there, but we're all coffee nerds in our own way. But 20 calories per serving. I think black coffee is around 5. So ingredients, I mean, organic carob, organic barley, organic chicory, organic Ramon seeds, and organic natural coffee flavor. Okay, so they do put some coffee flavor in here, so that it, and that's a good thing. You might think, well, why can't I just have the regular chicory, whatever flavor? Well, it's an alternative to coffee for those of you that need help, and so that's pretty cool. All right, processed on machinery that also processes almonds. Yeah, independent laboratory test. Blah blah blah. It does not cannot detect gluten with brewed. Okay, so they do have some certified gluten-free herbal coffees. And oh, by the way, this is vegan, which I would kind of expect it to be. I wouldn't expect much meat in my coffee. Vegan, I don't think. Like Starbucks has actually come out before and talked about how many bug parts per million are in their coffees and stuff. And so I don't think bugs count as a non-vegan thing, though bugs are probably still vegan. It's a good source of vegan protein. And so that is the French roast. And I won't read all this because it's basically the same stuff on the back. But this one is a 75% organic mocha medium roast. And so let's see if it says anything specific about the mocha. Let's see. I'm looking at the ingredients. So everything the same as the other, except this one actually has dates, almonds, natural mocha flavor, organic figs, and cocoa powder. And that's pretty cool. I am really looking forward to trying that one because every extra ingredient they named in there, the dates, almonds, figs, I mean, I could eat those all day long. And then we've got hazelnut. I love hazelnut coffee if it's flavored well. Just like decaf coffee, a lot of flavored coffees are nasty, made with like oily flavorings that just, I don't know, they leave oil in your mouth and stuff. I mean, cheap coffees that are flavored, stay away from them. Stay away from them. Get some good coffee if you need the flavor. So this one, natural hazelnut flavor. Okay, so I've not tried it yet. I'm just talking about some of those cheap ones, though, are just gross. But I do love a hazelnut flavor. And then we've got the French press here. Teeccino French press, high borosilicate glass and stainless steel filter. They spelled steel wrong, though. That's I'm a grammar Nazi with that kind of stuff. But I'm looking forward to trying this. Looking forward to working with this stuff. Now, here's my favorite. I'm saving the best for last because in this starter kit that they sent me, a couple different flavors. And these are the flavors that I am really looking forward to checking out. This is all mushroom herbal coffee. And I've tried mushroom coffees before from Four Sigmatic and a couple other brands, and I got to tell you, mushroom coffees are my absolute favorite. So this is a Rishi Eleuthero French roast. In case I pronounced it wrong, you can see it there, a Rishi Eleuthero. And let's see what it says that might be different. Okay, here we go. Adapt, protect, revitalize. Oh, sorry, let me do the logo there for you. Reishi, Asia's famed health-promoting mushroom enhanced with Siberia's gold standard adaptogen, Eleuthero, plus deep, rich, coffee-like flavor from roasted chicory and Ramon seeds. The rock stars of the plant and mushroom kingdoms are blended together to infuse ultimate health protection into your cup. Here's the skinny. Adaptogens help your body to adapt to all kinds of stress while giving a boost to your endurance and immunity. And like I said, I love the effects of mushrooms and things I've tried. Not the magic mushrooms, I've just tried the legal things. But man, I love it. Lion's mane, the adaptogens like reishi and some of the others, amazing. Reishi, revered for 2,000 years in Asia as the mushroom of longevity, is paired with Eleuthero, whose ginseng-like properties inspired Russian scientists to coin the term adaptogen. I didn't know that. I did not know where the term adaptogen came from. But I got to be honest with you, there's been some amazing things that have come out of Russia post-communism. When Russia finally opened up I mean, things get weird from time to time, back and forth, depending on world leaders screwing things up. But when Russia opened up post-communism, some of the exercise science and nutrition science that they'd been experimenting with and working with their athletes and stuff, absolutely amazing. I mean, it forms the core of my workout experience with kettlebells and the mace and things like that. And apparently adaptogen. I didn't know that. It's cool. Blended with prebiotic chicory and deep roasted Ramon seeds. Let's see. Okay, so all the other same stuff about the not fair trade, it's new trade. Same calories. All right, the ingredients here, we're seeing the same stuff, except we've added the eleuthera root, reishi mushroom extract. They've included the fruiting body and the mycelium blend from the reishi, so that's pretty cool. Very, very neat. If you're not familiar with mushroom coffee, I really suggest you check it out because it is amazing. And so the next one I've got here is the chaga ashwagandha, butterscotch cream flavor. That's gonna be like my nighttime dessert coffee. I'm looking forward to that. All right, chaga, Siberia's heal-all wild mushroom, complements roasted Ramon seeds and chicory, softened by creamy butterscotch from India's restorative ashwagandha root. All right, so that makes it sound like the creamy butterscotch flavor comes from the ashwagandha. I wasn't aware of that. That's pretty awesome. I did not know that. I mean, I've taken ashwagandha supplements and stuff before, but I did not know that it had butterscotch flavor to it. All right, so more stuff about adaptogens. Chaga, called the gift of the gods by Siberian natives, living in the coldest of climates, is paired with ashwagandha, India's Ayurvedic tonic used for rejuvenation. And then blended, blah, 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 adaptogens. And so the extra ingredients in this one, they got dates in this one. Ashwagandha root, Indian sarsaparilla. Okay, we've got sarsaparilla where I'm at in sassafras. But this one is sarsaparilla root. Indian sarsaparilla root. Okay. Chaga extract, wild harvested. It's the conch and the mycelium blend of the chaga. That's pretty awesome. I'm really looking forward to these. It's going to be amazing. And the flavor. I mean, you think, a lot of people put mushrooms in their drinks, in their food for flavor and things like that. But you'd be amazed by how it flavors coffee. So this next one, turkey tail astragalus. Turkey tail astragalus. Now, we do have some turkey tail mushrooms on my property here on the farm, and maybe I should try making some of my own coffee with them. This is a toasted maple. Wow. I'm a big fan of anything maple. Maple syrup, maple flavored Spam, toasted maple flavored coffee. It's a medium roast. All right, so let's see about what this one's got. Restore harmony and nutritious turkey tail mushrooms and Asia's strengthening astragalus root accented by toasted maple over roasted chicory, lightly sweetened with dates. Man, some complex flavor profiles on these. And see, the thing here is mostly the same. Okay, here we go. Turkey tail, used for thousands of years in Asia for balance and support, is paired with astragalus, the popular herb the Chinese eat in soup to ward off illness. That is going to be amazing. I want to finish this video up so I can start making my first batches of all this. So we've got the astragalus root, dates, turkey tail extract with the fruiting body and the mycelium, natural maple flavor, and figs. Yeah, and then they've got a... okay, I was wrong. It's not a second French press in this because it was all wrapped up. I was just glancing at it, but it's a nice Teeccino mug. It's a good size too. Kind of the rule of thumb is if the mug is at least as big as your beard, it's a good size. If the mug is smaller than your beard, or it's too small, or if your beard's too short, you need to grow your beard longer so you can drink more coffee. So that's how that works. I didn't know if anybody knew about that measuring system. So I'm going to go ahead and close this video out. I hope you've enjoyed it. We've gone on for almost 20 minutes now talking about Teeccino coffee and mushrooms and alternative coffees. I hope, if nothing else, I've inspired you to go buy some of their products. I mean, they've been good to me. I'm getting ready to go film unboxing videos and some product demonstration videos for these folks. And so check them out. The links are down below in the description. And as always, check out thecoffeescholar.com, my website, where I've got lots of coffee links and things on there for things I've tried. If you want to try some different mushroom coffees, try these guys as an alternative. But if you want to try a more coffee-centric mushroom coffee, There are links for Four Sigmatic on my website as well. Thanks for tuning in, man. This is Dr. Dave in Coffee Scholar Studios.